that are a good matchup, but Orianna makes sense and he's going to lock it in.
Fantastic. Compositions look great for both teams.
Mid lane with bottom lane shoving up.
Oh boy. Not looking good for Fabulous. Flash is still up for him, but he can be followed by PK here looking for that volcanic rupture. One last hit and he gets it on the Q. A little sketchy for Stomage. He's forced to flash. Now he's going to get locked up a 3v1. Snowfall.
Not all that bad. Top lane has stabilized. Yes, there was a... GBM has the blue buff. Catch him with Shockwave.
We were wondering when it would hit. GBM finally going in. Here comes Snowflower, gets the flash, the grand entrance, and a charm. He does pick
On to Candy. They're going to get first turn off of that ribbon.
Could go down here. He gets head bumped out on GBM. And a few more attacks. No, it's the flash. Whoa, huge damage on the Candy. There's no way he's getting out alive here. Flash.
For Supermassive to play out these team fights, and
GRX may be able to open up the map enough just off of that.
was really down to the wire, but they do execute on a
Freaking charge from Shelly.
Coming behind.
Quickness goes in, and that's 2 members down. It's going to be Stitch getting hit up real hard. Koala's only living for a little bit longer on this one as a double kill comes through for Zeitnot. It's going to be a hit out on 2. That's the jungler. No, Candy is going to get himself taken down to possible penalty kill now coming in here for Stitch. PK's the next one to get hit. There's the quadra kill. Empties in the eyes of Fabulous, but he turns around before he can get the crowd control in. And they don't want it. Just a turret next to come up.
Right, and now empty. Very slim chances of getting in for this Baron. Stoneflower is here to zone him away.
Not for the next fight, as well as Koala. That crowd control that can get back to him. Yeah, Stitch, 0. It's not what you want to see. Stomage getting knocked back, almost drunk under the table on that one by the explosive cast. Zeitnot's on the bottom of the fight. He starts off real quick with 1. Stitch forced to back out. There's the double kill already as Zeitnot continues to pile it on. The shock and awe from Supermassive is just too much for GRX. Fabulous not stopping for the turret this time. There's the quadra. Oh my god, the quadra into a penta for Zeitnot. Coming in favor of Supermassive as they take down the first inhibitor of the game. The last 7 minutes have been incredibly explosive.
Right into the back line, pushing Stitch out, and it's behind Stitch. It's just so hard to really see how they win a team fight without Zeitnot making a mess. So Supermassive need to be patient, but in they go.
Featherstorm immediately. That's going to be the Oran Horn going out. Fabulous and Stomage into the middle of the fight. They could be going down. Snowflowers into the middle and pops up the rest of GRX. Health bars are dropping as Empty goes first. Koala's going to fall next as another kill comes through for Zeitnot. He'll pick up another triple. Pile them on. How can they respond?
12-0-1.
Now is Orn coming in for GRX.
This is going to be pretty crazy here.
Aatrox in
they're going top lane. Here's the
Nocturne from Fabulous keeps himself alive, and they get Fear of Death. And Fear of the Dash from the top lane play, quickly impaled and taken down. Stomage with just a sliver of health left up. They telegraphed it in. Foxfire's going to grab aggro. No, Fabulous grabs aggro right away. He still has the Featherstorm to go out, but it's a 3v2 as Snowflower tries to save him with Battle Dance once. A beautiful charm on 3, and they should be able to win.
Easy peasy.
Nice push from Fabulous. He put 2 wards very deep in the jungle long
Super
ago. Charm onto Candy. He is down. As that is going to be Sweets for the side, a Supermassive. Turret's going to go down to mid lane as well with the help of Shelly. Koala looking from the right side. Solar Flare again off cooldown. He is just
smooth. He hits the charm out of that, and then they follow up with how strong was their group, how strong were the opponents, but here's the engage.
Oh, they get Empty. Will they be able to take him down right away? Oh, they're onto the back line and trying to get away as Stitch. He goes down immediately. Stomage getting out front of the turret. Koala's going to be the next one to go to possibly as Empty gets pulled in a Fear Beyond Death. And they're going to drop PK. It's head to base. And Supermassive heads to the bank.
Oh, it's like this.
Flipped and tripped. Disdain is on. They try to purge him out, and that's going to be the hit coming in. Is Stomage going to be able to get the kill? Yes. No, Stomage gets killed, I should say. Stitch comes up with that one, and they're now trying to save as it gets out down towards bot lane. 5-3, another kill possibly coming through. It's going to be a big charm onto Koala. And they kill Stitch, Sophie.
That being said, though, if they can hang on in these fights.
Deja vu towards the bot side. Blade Caller not able to get those in, but he is still going to be suppressed. Fear Beyond Death into that execution range.
Yeah, they still have Nocturne ultimate, and the Recon ultimate is a...
Could try and do. He does have Solar Flare up, and he's probably the only one going in. stay as that death ball. Nobody can actually find a target that they want, and it makes it almost impossible to engage. Now they're gonna have to take Fat Fabulous, but it's definitely not what they want. Candy tries to go in. Fat Fabulous finally down after 4 members can focus all their damage in. Here comes the Orn Horn, and PK is back up, and it looks like Supermassive have over. Zeitnot just on the bottom side. Stomage flashing in, and he's not going to get it. But the timing was there. A valiant attack. He's going to start the fight off as they do see Charm is down for GBM. They try to focus him. Suppressed in is Fat Fabulous once again. Snowflower goes in with a 3-man knockup. Is the follow-up damage there as all of GRX starts to go low. Fear Beyond Death gets onto Candy, but he is able to resurrect with World Ender. Stitch goes in, the Cathian Rain gets the double kill to come in. He vacate Supermassive's lead, or what they had of one.
Yeah, they're right back.
GRX. 4,800 gold power play. The same play from Supermassive. Deja vu. This is the fight that went in favor of GRX, but it's starting off on the right foot for Supermassive as they again shock and awe. The GLP onto GRX, and now the chase is on as GRX cannot return the damage. This game, to be honest, everything's always been all based up and off of the Spooky Ghost. Nice in coming in from Snowflower. Is it going to be enough, though? They take down Koala right away, but they're not able to trade too much more damage forward just yet. PK's close to going down, and now Empty and Candy have their eyes set on Fat Fabulous. They pull him back to Stitch. It is a double kill for Zeitnot, but Stitch is alive on the outside, now forced out of the fight. It's not looking. It's going to be Candy there as well to try and create Distractin with a little bit of hit over the wall. Empty throws the Fracture in, but he's not going to be able to make it. Disdain closer, goes down to Fat Fabulous, and Stitch is now into the fight. Will they be able to take Baron off of the members of Supermassive?
But in the fights that they're winning.
Top turret down.
Then look for a dive if they're going to.
My eyes are on Empty, also looking at that Orn Horn. Candy tries to go in, nearsighted, and that is going to be, I believe, GBM getting locked in.
Gonna go down, so not only do you not get an inhibitor, do you not get a tower? Now!
Zeitnot gets his Storm onto that Feather Storm, rather.
On his Zeitnot!
Solar Flare. Koala goes in, and it's going to be Zeitnot going down immediately inside the fight is Snowflower, but he goes down before being able to pop anybody else up as Stitch starts to pick up the kills we saw him getting last game. And now Fat Fabulous is going to find himself going down huge. Inhibitor's going to go down. GBM the only one left here. Stomage on the backside saying, walk this way, look at me. He's trying to hit up Empty. They go for the turrets, and GRX has just flipped this game on its head. A few minutes ago, GRX was defending their inhibitors, and now inside the base of Supermassive, they are putting on a clinic to take down the towers. Here it comes from Snowflower. Zanya's in from Candy, and game 2 goes to GRX.
What a turnaround there from GRX. They were on the brink of going for an AD build and going AP instead. Things could get mixed up, but it's going to be GBM likely here with
They get a nice stun onto Zeitnot. Will he be able to come back with the damage? Flashing forward, Stitch gets the heal. Empty. Where is good guy Stitch on this one? Come back and get the kill, bro.
Perhaps.
GBM in and out of the Shroud. He did take a bit of turret aggro first. Candy very low. There's the second dash in. GBM doesn't have much more damage, and he goes down to Candy. Candy will not fall with the retribution kill around the map, and Candy comes up. And they'll still be going for Baron, or Dragon rather. That's Infernal going over to Stomage, but now he's in a pretty sore fight as GBM gets into this one. Throws out the kunai, and now he's going to be dealing the damage. First kill to Empty. Candy's stunned. Candy's down by the hands of Zeitnot, and Supermassive once again suffocates GRX.
To steal away that Infernal as well, that was huge.
Just a little tappy. And he gets...
Yeah, and I think this is pretty well orchestrated by GRX. Here comes the engage.
Flawless duet on the GBM. Candy's everywhere, trying to give him 2 and 3 things to think about. Oh my god! Koala gets absolutely obliterated by the cast, but they return the kill onto Stomage and bite back immediately. What a quick...
For GRX, they're looking for more.
Huge bot lanes pushing in their favor as well as they yo-yo this back and forth. They found GBM a bit. He gets out of the Shroud, and now they can see him. Fat Fabulous is trying to be a tank on the front with Snowflower. He goes down, Unbreakable Will is there, but they will burn through it. It doesn't even matter. No, Snowflower lives, and it's Fat Fabulous that goes down as the sacrificial lamb. A nice dive in from Stitch will solidify that kill on Alistar, and mid. Stomage trying to do what he can to get in or get anybody on. Here for Snowflower, another one not working out. Ultimate from Empty just missing onto that one, and Snowflower may be able to walk out of this one alive. Stitch won't have the final say on this one. Stitch is gonna go down right away, and they lose Snowflower on the fight anyways. Here comes the Orn Horn, knocking up the team on the way through his Candy. Can't get himself into a good spot. Stomage lives with a sliver of health as PK comes through with a quick chomp down on Candy looking all right. He should be able to, no, knock it out of this one as he gets put right to the back of the fight. The front line is still the tankiest for Supermassive here, and they can put it into the damage area. PK gets himself into a real sore spot as Flower hasn't really worked for them just yet. Snowflower says, well, you have no choice. Dark Binding just misses over the left shoulder of every member of Supermassive, and Stitch is unthreaded.
They take down Stitch with
an empty Stitch. Candy making plays around the map until Supermassive now finding these fights. These are the fights that they win. GBM pulls aggression. You see Stomage come in. You see a few other members, but not this time. The story's written for GRX. The kill comes through. One going in for Stitch is now the fight. 3 knock up over onto Stomage, Snowflower, and Zeitnot as he is the focus. Fabulous giving him great defense and peel as Zeitnot can trigger back into the fight. They have lost GBM. That's a lot of damage down for Supermassive, and they are forced to turn from the fight as GRX once again.
GRX are going to take a huge lead in this game with the Baron secured. Just getting peeled apart.
And the thing that works in those fights, as I was just saying, little to no pressure from Supermassive.
Yeah, not much to do there from Supermassive. You can see even the potential flank being set up here as GRX had Supermassive stealing build. He is not doing something like a mod, QSS. He's building 4 damage. He knows that.
Flower for the crowd control as Koala also keeps eyes on him with the black shield. Candy's up on the top side, looking to get in the fight as the Orange Horn comes out. Empty tries to jump in right away to deny the fight. In goes Snowflower for the double hit on the backside. It goes on the side. GBM's very low off Killer Instinct right away. Fabulous tries to get out of the fight. PK zones 2 off, just behind the inhibitor. Supermassive now trying to look at the fight and see how they can get back in. And one, it's Candy. They gulp him up, and now it's the rest of the members in the eyes of Supermassive.
To a big win. They got 1 kill, but here's GRX.
Stomage going very low, has to use the Zanyas at that point. What a hit from Empty! Knocking up 3 members of Supermassive, and a Supermassive hit! Big stuff from GRX is Fabulous. Starts to trade back with a little bit of damage on that Ornn. Empty in now. Takes down Zeitnot by himself in mid lane as Fabulous next to go down. PK. But there's going to be enough time. They can't focus on the whole time. Flash and Zanya's down there, but they have bought Stomage's eyes, and they have bought every... It's a big Cho'Gath, but he's going to go down eventually, and it's going to be pressure now from Supermassive to come in onto GRX. How long do they stay, and do they overstay their welcome? Koala and Empty are going to be on the left side. Teleport coming in on the top to get Fabulous back in before the rest of the team. That's actually going to be Zeitnot in with the culling first. Nexus is already going down. There's no chance to stop it. GRX through the front door says thank you very much. And they take...
You send him to the side lane. You pair that up with a Nocturne who can back you up and look for those 2v1 kills.
Come up as he is angry about the fight and is dead. And here's the Orange Horn. Blast code over. Oh, what a shot by PK. Uses his heal to get away, and here comes the Orange Horn through 1 member. They get Zeitnot even on the flash. Dustbringer doesn't make it, but Candy does. And he picks up his first kill of the game. GRX now 3-0.
Yeah. Not being able to make it work.
Fast act. Ooh, they try to throw down Paranoia, and it will be successful in taking down Zeitnot. They won't be able to.
So impactful.
It's scary. Nocturne ultimate already onto GBM in the mid lane. They are able to take him down immediately. He doesn't go anywhere. Empty's actually very low. Black shield on. Here comes Fabulous with the far lane. Absolutely decimates him as the Orange Horn comes through. Shield your eyes from the ornographic material. Stomage is going to be going down. Fabulous maybe. They find any fight and say, PK can use it! Fires up the horn and he slams down the mallet! In goes Empty and he tries to get the kill, but he can fall. Empty stays alive! They've got Stomage on the run now as Zeitnot and Fabulous try to run down mid lane. GBM's already been wiped out of the fight. There's the grab onto Stomage. Has his quickness. He can get in and charm them up and at least deter the fight. Zeitnot trying to put damage onto PK. Gets hit by the Dark Binding. Koala is hitting true, but he's out of mana now. He can't offer too much.
In there.
Well, 1,700 on the Baron. Fabulous is low. That's going to be a smite for Empty, and they do grab Baron.
The rise ult!
Koala's left out to dry, but that's all right for GRX.
Not much this early. Zeitnot was very nervous to enter the fight. Clearly didn't want to actually... Can't help but wish Zeitnot got in there a little bit more aggressively.
play. Oh my God, Fat Fabulous could go down, use a stopwatch. It's gonna be a wanted in from Snowflower, and here comes Empty for the paranoia. Ornhorn going all the way through the fight as PK cannot get it back in for the knockup, but it's not gonna deter them from going under the turret. They do get sight knocked down immediately. Fat Fabulous doing what he can to stop the rest of the fight, but the turret is in the eyes of GRX now as PK goes forward with a double searing charge knockup on a GBM, and Snowflower is getting a little hyphy as they want to solidify some kills. They say GRX has taken too much. Airborne knocked up, knocked down is Koala as he gets a taste of his own medicine. Candy and PK from the other side now. Empty puts himself in the frying pan. No, he's going to go down to the GA. Zeitnot's on the right side of the fight. Eyes onto him as he tries to deliver in the Lucian damage. A great kill onto Empty coming in from GBM, and Stitch is looking for his targets. Not even afraid of a 2v1. Fat Fabulous falls into Scion death form, and Stitch able to push the rest of the members of Supermassive out. Down goes Snowflower.
Really surprised they're not even going to try to go straight for those.
The fight, big damage from Stitch. Zanya's onto Stomage as he is forced to use a bit of that utility. It looks disgusting, Azale. A clinic here from GRX if they can win the fight, but it is going to be Candy shut down first. Fat Fabulous trying to deny PK, trying to deny Stitch. Koala 200 HP from going down, and it looks like Supermassive has turned the tide of the fight. PK's going to go down, and GRX is looking sore on this one. Super with GRX and 3 members on the side. Featherstorm dodging out on the dissonance.
The ability to challenge us. They don't have vision in the area. They don't have, the knowledge of where everyone is. And if you step forward and have one bad
teleport in on this one, and he can't get Fat Fabulous can't get there. Teleports down for him. Ornhorn comes out. They got 2 into the choke point on the bot side of jungle. But here comes the rest of Supermassive on the backside. A nice hit up by PK in the searing charge. And a very much resurrecting Zeitnot trying to stay alive as he gets himself back up. Relentless pursuit to safety as PK will now take down Snowflower, and this could be it, Azale. A fight on 2 fronts.
They're TPing in the base.
Could not handle. That's going to be Stomage going down. GRX looking great inside the base of Supermassive. Unstoppable as he gets into the base. Fat Fabulous stays alive as he can give one last ounce of breath with Zeitnot to defend the Nexus. GRX looking to move on to the main stage. 18-8 in one of the bloodiest series we've had as teams try to make it. Fabulous low, but it is GRX, Stitch, Koala, and PK to put the finishing touches on the game. They know they've got it. They're padding the stats. GRX has to feel fantastic in their first ever appearance at Worlds. They're going to be making it to the main stage. Supermassive doing everything they can to stop them, but it'll never be enough. GRX is moving on.
Ooh, GRX coming in at second. I felt like they already had the stronger players. They just had to prove to me that they are better team fighters as well. Their team fighting really proved it for me today. Going up against really RNG, 2 great team fighters, they could make a break for it in the early portions of the game.
Alrighty, so, yeah, what's our
first? I'm here with GRX's Candy. Congratulations on that close series. Now, I really want to point out your career because you have come such a long way in just the past year. You went from failing to qualify for the LCK in spring with CJ Entis to now moving on to the group stage of Worlds. So please tell me a little bit about your journey and what this moment really means to you.
네, 우선 승리 정말 축하드리고요. 우선 커리어적인 것에 대해서 여쭤보고 싶은데 CJ 엔투스에서 정말 승격을 못하는 그런 아픔도 겪고 나서 지금은 월드 챔피언십 그룹 스테이지에 진출하셨습니다. 이 긴 여정이 어떤 의미를 갖고 있을까요?
일단은 제가 프로게이머 생활을 하면서 3번의 승강전을 했는데 다 떨어져가지고 그런 걸 겪다 보니까 약간 안 될 그건가 그런 생각도 많이 안 좋게 많이 생각했는데 GRX라는 팀에 들어가게 돼가지고 이렇게 롤드컵까지 진출을 해서 정말 너무 뜻깊은 것 같아요.
So during my pro gamer career, I've been to 3 promotions and every time I failed. So the negative thoughts like, should I just give up, always got me. But after joining GRX, now I am the group stage, so it's so happy.